Laura, if Marc Rowan is offered the role, he is likely to take it. What would that mean for Apollo and its leadership? He's only been at the top position for 3 years.
That's right. It's a really fascinating one to watch play out. So it'd be the first time you'd have a non-founder lead the firm in 34 years. They do have a very deep bench of expertise in senior management. You know, you have Scott Kleiman, Jim Zelter as co-presidents. You have John Zito, who heads up credit as well. You have the co-heads of equity, Matt Nord and David Samba. So they have a pool there of expertise they can draw on. And who've been there for many years themselves, building those kind of big growth engines up.
Okay, so they have a deep bench is what it sounds like. How has the business changed under Marc Rowan's leadership? I mean, has he really put his stamp on the firm?
100%. So, you know, Apollo was known for being this feared distressed debt investor who went head-to-head with hedge funds, big private equity player. They're now this huge lending machine that's the envy of Wall Street, and they're now pushing deeper into investment-grade assets, which they say spans the multi-trillions. So they're really kind of pushing deep into that, and they have a huge presence everywhere. So he's really built that business up and brought the insurance firms in as well, which has been a big part of that.
Okay, so when you talked about how a future Treasury Secretary would need to have a view on crypto, for instance, I'm curious if Marc Rowan does become Treasury Secretary, what would that mean for private markets, which is, you know, where Apollo really excels?
Exactly, that's a really interesting one. He would have a lot of sway over private markets and how they function. So I think that's definitely one to keep, you know, a lookout on. So he's talked often about retirement plans, you know, having or should be allocating more to private assets. They would get more yield. They would get, you know, more for their buck. So you could see, you know, a broader investor base kind of opening up for private markets. So that's definitely one to follow if he is nominated.